Stop. No, seriously, stop. Stop looking at that rubric.
While the fact that I'm glancing at my rubric right now while writing this rant is ironic, it's a reality that all of us so-called students have been forced to live in. A bleak, unengaging reality which was introduced after having to write our first standardized 5-paragraph analytical blah blah creative blah blah essay. Creative, the single most hypocritical word in the vocabulary of English teachers across the North American continent. Now, I'm sure you've all heard it from your own manipulative language arts masterminds, aka your teachers, who essentially dictate how every living minute of your day should be spent. Today, students, I'm assigning you an essay about whatever topic. Make sure your essay is creative and personalized, but here's the rubric with the exact 150 specific details I'm going to be grading you on, and that you should include if you want to pass. I mean, what even is individuality today? High school has continually been on a downward spiral away from personalized learning, towards memorization of bland facts, and following the rubrics determined by our superiors. And of course, we're all going to abide by the rules. Well, I personally would love to fight this stupidity which has become the foundation for success in secondary school. Universities truly do not care how brave or courageous you are. Do you have the grades? No? See you later, alligator.
I really do wish I was bold enough to stand up to the overpowering, bland, boring forces of conformity. But, like most students, I'd rather not have a future holding a cardboard sign on the side of the road. School isn't about learning anymore, my friends. No one cares if you left your fourth block feeling like you learned anything or expressed your individuality. I'm not kidding. Literally no one cares.
The belief that memorization and following directions equates to real-life intelligence is absolutely absurd. Intelligence is about applying knowledge to real-life situations. Heck, I'm applying my knowledge about the force of conformity to this rant right now. Students aren't being taught to use their brains like smart analytical humans. High school is creating robots. With rubrics as the program, I remember the days when creativity and individuality were the forces which dictated how we lived our lives. Kindergarten, we actually spent our days actually learning relevant new information, and we were allowed to express our creativity individually. Instead, I spent my nights in bed memorizing and highly intriguing elements of the short story. High school has ironically become less of a school and more of an institution, in which our sole purpose is to write what the teacher wants to hear and abide by every rule by our superiors. We are robots, not students.
Besides a quick glance before beginning writing, we deferred from looking at a rubric for this rant because, in the end, the purpose of a rant is to express one's own personal opinion, not abide by the rules set from a teacher.
I heard from my peers that I was supposed to include some facts to aid the credibility of my opinion. But the fact is, I'm not going to include any facts, because quite frankly, this is my rant, not anyone else's. Maybe I missed the mark completely and might end up failing the assignment because of my stance on the subject of high school language arts classes.
Perhaps we should have stuck to the rubric, like robots, because in the end, following the rubric is what will lead to long-term success in the real world. Or will it? We'll let you determine that yourselves. Drive away.